Hello and welcome to today's Eastern Conference matchup between the Toronto Rush and the Philadelphia Phoenix. We are here in beautiful sunny downtown Toronto at Varsity Stadium on U of T campus. It's a little gusty down on the field today, though I can't imagine that will interfere with this team. Lots of firepower on the field today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Molly Lewis, I'll be one of your commentators, and I'm joined by my colleague, Christine Jurachuk. Chuck, how are you?
Molly, I'm doing great. It's a great day to be here, great day to watch some Frisbee, and a great day to watch the visiting team, the Philly Phoenix. They've come roaring into this 2025 season with a 2-0 start after some close but decisive wins against the DC Breeze and our own Toronto Rush.
Toronto doing a few double cuts here, kind of trying to get into a rhythm. Luke Camire. Over to Lewis. Up to Polos, has an open Kirkland and a wonderful. Toronto playing really great D. Philly with a high stall count, break, and a wonderful throw to the break side, and Philly matches Toronto. We are at 1-1.
A little junky in the midfield right now.
Looking like a horizontal spread. Kirkland's gets launched deep by Camire. Oh, into Lewis fakes the hammer. Back to Blastman, who scoops it out of the dirt. Oh, and a wonderful cut from Arvids. Kirkland to Lewis. Grossberg on the far sideline. Wonderful floaty throw to the center to Mott. Looking for Tober. Finds Grossman. Grossman, Tober, Mott going every other, releasing Heyman for his first goal of the game. James Lewis looking back to Camire on the far side. Wilkie going deep.
And it's
Luke
off.
Unleashes it. Unfortunately, Sam Grossman able to get position with an incredible play. Camire. Toronto losing yards, looks to Barbieri, oh, and an incredible grab from Barbieri. Toronto at half field. Up to Tom to Barbieri once again. Philly looking to release the older Grossberg, who is on turn from James Lewis.
Sneaky in the backfield on Lewis. I didn't even see him there.
I did not see him. What that?
I was at to berate Stonehouse for leaving his player open.
Unfortunately, I think Mott was in the same position, so Toronto with 2 points. And James finds Stonehouse, and that is 2 breaks in a row for Toronto.
And we're off.
And a huge shot. Chuck, I'm not sure this is going to make it to the end zone. It does! And an incredible play from Philly. Using Roku or Amazon Fire and stream on any mobile device with the UFA app. Here we are in the second quarter with a huge throw up to White Turner. Like Philadelphia to turn it, and as I say that, through the contact, Arvids up to Turbo to Barbieri for his 3rd goal of the game, putting up a stat line. Philadelphia with some wide open players. Apologies to the Philly fans at home. Grossberg, there are 2 of them. He's not, there's not one player all over the field, there are 2. So apologies for that mistake. Tober wide open. Shepard up to Polas. Back to Shepard, who does a quick dish to Lewis. See that working gradually throughout the rest of the game. Hannah streaking deep, gets launched to it. It's going to be far, has no problem. Served up to him on a platter from our very own Heyman. What a wonderful play. Kirkland, excuse me.
Oh.
And an unfortunate turnover. Lewis not able to grab that, goes right to the dirt, and Philadelphia, as predicted, has another shot. Little looks to the deep end zone and is able to find Weisner. Philadelphia wastes absolutely no time. marked by Brandon Adibe.
Bit of a short split stack, giving them access to the long gate field.
Immediately goes deep through the contact. Heyman jumps into an end zone he's already in, but has no problem making the athletic play through the... Older Grossberg looks across field with an incredible throw. Cheeky little scoober from Polas.
Kamiri letting it fly. 2 defenders. Oh.
And a wonderful defensive play. Toronto not coming down with any of those. Philly really, really doing well under the disc today. Looking upfield to Owens. Not a lot of pressure on these Philly players. Happy to eat up yards on the unders. Scoober.
Oh,
and
what a
grab
catch.
through contact. And Philly is amped, Chuck. We have 1 second left on the clock. The perfect play, of course, in the UFA as it is timed. When you have Heyman with it, guarded by Segal. Hannah immediately striking deep. Heyman wasting no time. And a cheeky little IO to who else? Sean Mott.
Sean Mott.
Losing yards. Quick little dishes happening. 2 cuts going deep. It's Kamire and Turbo.
Oh my God.
Making up incredible ground into the end zone. The emphatic kick spike. He's happy about that one, Chuck.
Turbo putting on...
A wide open Tober somehow gets overthrown, and Toronto has another break chance. Kevin J putting it deep to Norris, who is incredible defense from number 44, Heyman.
10 seconds on the clock, Molly. They're gonna need something.
And it's put up by Owen Turner, and Turner rips it out of the sky with an emphatic spike. And that is the...
Great vision.
Huang to Keith, who has Norris, elects for a floaty throw, and Norris over the veteran Sean Mott. Toronto with a break to start this 4th quarter. Receiving the disc, trying to go the full length. Mott happy to throw it deep to a wide open player. Believe that's Grossberg. Quick dish to Pastor, and that took a whole 10 seconds, Chuck.
Here's bringing a bit of that diva energy that we see from other sports. What a layout block!
Grossberg thought he had the lane. Atabey with the bookends. Unfortunately.
Great inside.
And Mott, as we know, as he loves to do, shoots it deep. White. And a quick dish, dot. And Grossberg's got that goal.
Great patience by Philly. Not flustered at all, it seems. Finding those insides again. Back with a little...
Kamire with no real mark. Across to Turbo. Wonderful inside shot to James. That was half the field away. Chuck, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier, where I love the intensity. I don't want any dirty plays. I'm feeling like there's maybe a little too much contact going on with Mott.
Agreed. I do think the Polas finding the inside lane, not quite getting D
on it, and Philly now centering on the end zone line.
What a hammer, Molly! Right in the back.
Finds Turbo. 2 players streaking deep.
One big poach on the far side. Kamire with no pressure on him. What a throw!
Hammer to Kamire, who finds Lewis.
They do it every day. Absolutely fantastic crossfield look.
On the concourse level, this is valid until
Philly's backfield, staying near the disc.
Electing
Streaking Grossberg. The disc is floating. directly into his hands.
You could not have drawn that out better, Molly. Through the middle. Philly, Toronto calls him hold it from the sideline with 4 seconds left.
And Philly beating the Toronto Rush on this beautiful May Day evening, 24-21.
Player of the match. First off, congrats. 3-0 start to the year. We know what's coming. Maybe it's not going to come. But you went into hostile territory playing the Rush second straight weekend. What was the mentality going into this game?
Yeah, I mean, we played them last week, so we knew they knew our game plan. So we tried to vary our looks. The first quarter, they came out firing, right? They had our number in the first half. We were able to battle back and, gutted out one here.
8 assists, 2 goals to your name, and pretty smooth offense from your team there. What's the key for that unit?
We have a lot of talented players on this team. Most of them are younger, so they might be not as many brand names, but they can play, and they make my job a lot easier.
And in the second quarter, the defense had a huge impact running a string of breaks. Talk about their impact on the game.
In my opinion, Paul Owens is the best defender in the league, and then he has a bunch of other guys who do their jobs very well. So that's a great unit.
Now, lastly, you're heading in, or you're going to be taking on New York, a week off, and you get the Empire. So what's the focus going to be for that?
Resting up, getting back to 100%, and then game planning for the team that's been the dynasty over the past couple of years. So we're going to be ready to go.
Cool, Sean. Thanks for your time, and safe travels back to Philadelphia. Molly, back up to you.